Every day, thousands of tourists come here. But while some are absolutely thrilled, others believe they wasted their money. So is this hotel really worth visiting? Let's find out. Welcome to Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort in Hurghada. Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort is a true paradise for those dreaming of a perfect seaside vacation. The vast area with lagoons, bridges, and green alleys creates an atmosphere of comfort and luxury. Here, you'll find a wide selection of restaurants offering dishes from around the world and the freshest seafood. The spacious rooms are tastefully decorated and equipped with everything needed for comfort. For active guests, there are sports facilities, animation programs, and evening shows, while those who prefer tranquility can relax in cozy corners by the pools or on the beach. Children will love the play areas and water slides, making the vacation unforgettable for the whole family. This Egyptian hotel perfectly combines high-quality service, diverse entertainment, and a unique atmosphere of Eastern hospitality. Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort has a rating of 4.6 on Google, 9.3 on Booking, 4.4 on TripAdvisor. However, even such a popular hotel has its drawbacks, which can significantly affect your choice. Let's take a closer look at all the pros and cons so you can make the right decision. But before we start, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to our channel and support this video with likes and comments. Thank you. The beach at Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort is truly spacious and clean, with sun loungers arranged in a very convenient way so everyone can find a spot. The entrance to the sea is gentle and the water is clean and warm, perfect for swimming. However, there's an important detail. There are almost no reefs near the shore, so snorkeling isn't really possible there. But that's only near the shore. The hotel has a long pier where you can walk out to deeper water and admire corals and fish. The beach staff brought us cold drinks and fresh towels upon request, and for that, they deserve special thanks. In the evening, you could watch the sunset and dance at the bar's beach disco. Personally, I really liked the beach. It was pleasant not only to swim and sunbathe, but also to take long walks along the shore. And although some tourists were annoyed that the corals are far from the beach, I didn't find it a problem. I enjoyed the relaxing atmosphere and cleanliness. Friends, if you've already stayed at Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort, write in the comments whether you liked the beach or not. While you're writing, I'll tell you what surprised me most about the hotel's territory. When I first entered the territory of Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort, I was immediately impressed by its size and neatness. Everything looked beautiful, green, and spotless, like a huge tropical garden. There were lots of colorful flowers, palm trees, and overall everything was very clean, so walking around was a real pleasure. The hotel turned out to be huge, but that didn't bother me, as I could easily get around on foot or use the shuttle. One of the special features of the hotel is the river with small boats. You can take them to the beach if you don't feel like walking. The resort also has several different pools where you can relax at any time of the day. However, the toilets near the pools left a slightly unpleasant impression. They weren't always clean. Wi-Fi worked well across the territory, and I stayed connected without issues, though I always prefer having a SIM card with mobile data. The resort turned out to be truly family-friendly, comfortable for both adults and children. For kids, there were water slides and various playgrounds, but I'll talk about that later. If you needed to buy something, there were many shops right across from the hotel. I was pleased that despite its size, the territory remained very tidy and well kept. Overall, the hotel exceeded my expectations in terms of value for money, and walking around its grounds became one of the most enjoyable parts of my stay. But when it comes to food, things weren't as perfect. The food at Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort left me with mixed feelings. The buffet was a bit repetitive. Personally, I would have liked a wider selection of fresh salads and vegetables. Most of the main dishes were tasty, although some were too spicy for my liking. Overall, the food was decent, but after a while, I noticed the menu repeating itself. However, the hotel has several a la carte restaurants, and I tried them all. Each one was unique, and I really enjoyed them. I especially loved the Moroccan restaurant. The dishes there were amazing. The Asian restaurant also became one of my favorites. The waiters there were especially friendly, and I felt very comfortable. The Kaiserblick restaurant also stood out, though I think it could stay open a bit longer. As for the bars, I rarely saw any queues and the drinks were served quickly. The cocktails, however, could have been better, probably because they used local alcohol. Overall, the food was good, the variety of restaurants was impressive, but the main buffet and drinks could use some improvement. And now, my friends, let's go to the room where I'll show you something interesting. My room was spacious and fairly modern. Light-colored walls, a large bed, and contemporary furniture. The bed was very comfortable. I had no back pain at all, just a deep, healthy sleep. The room had everything I needed: a wardrobe, TV, minibar, safe, and hairdryer. The only downside was that the hairdryer wasn't very powerful, which is why I always bring my own. The bathroom had a shower with a glass wall, constant hot water, and strong pressure. The cleaning was great and, importantly, done daily. The only issue was the occasional mosquitoes, so I recommend buying a repellent spray in advance. Wi-Fi in the room was unstable, but luckily, I had a SIM card with internet. As for the TV, there were only Arabic and German channels. I didn't find others. Another small inconvenience was that the elevators were quite narrow. But these are just minor complaints. Overall, the rooms were good, though a small cosmetic renovation wouldn't hurt. But what really matters isn't the room itself, but the people who take care of it. And I have something to tell you about them. From the very moment I arrived, I felt that the staff at Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort truly cared about every guest. Everyone greeted me with a smile, instantly creating a warm and welcoming atmosphere. They were attentive and willing to help with absolutely anything, even the smallest requests. I especially appreciated how quickly and professionally they responded to any questions or issues. The friendliness could be felt everywhere, from the reception to the restaurant waiters. Every employee was attentive and genuinely kind, not just formally polite. Such sincere hospitality made me feel truly valued as a guest. I can confidently say that the staff here were excellent, professional, friendly, and genuinely caring. And now, let's talk about what you can do in this hotel to keep yourself entertained in the evenings. At Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort, we found plenty of entertainment. Mini golf, a water park, table tennis. The entertainment areas were never overcrowded. The resort regularly hosted various activities that made the vacation more lively. Overall, the entertainment was fine, but it could be made more engaging. Especially in the evenings, there was a lack of excitement. The shows were rather simple and quickly became boring. I think that with small improvements, the evening programs could make the stay much more enjoyable. But for children, the entertainment was absolutely fantastic. With children, I felt completely at ease. They were busy almost all the time. The hotel has a mini club, a playground with swings, and an indoor playroom with toys and cartoons. In the evenings, kids rush to the mini disco to dance to fun music. There's also a huge water park that children adore. They could spend the entire day there. The resort has 2 shallow pools with slides and a safe depth for toddlers. The animators constantly looked after the kids and played with them. So for children, this hotel is perfect in every way. I found an amazing Egyptian hotel in Hurghada that's perfect for a bright and memorable family vacation. Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort in Hurghada left me with plenty of positive emotions, although there were a few minor downsides. The beach is ideal for a relaxing swim, and for snorkeling lovers, there's a long pier with corals and colorful fish at the end. The territory is large, clean, and well-maintained, with convenient pools, green corners, and a great location right by the sea. The food is varied thanks to the many restaurants, and some of them pleasantly surprised me, though the buffet and drinks could use some improvement. The rooms are spacious and comfortable, with good cleaning, but small issues like mosquitoes or weak Wi-Fi slightly spoiled the impression. The staff turned out to be the hotel's greatest strength: friendly, responsive, and professional. Daytime entertainment was enjoyable, though evening shows felt too simple. For kids, there's everything: a water park, playgrounds, swings, mini club and discos create a real holiday atmosphere. I would definitely recommend this resort for family vacations, as Pickalbatros Dana Beach Resort combines comfort, beauty, and great value for money, even with its small flaws. Friends, the final decision is, of course, yours. Only you can decide whether this hotel is worth visiting. While you think about it, I suggest watching our other videos about Egyptian hotels. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our next reviews. That's all for now. See you soon at the next hotel.